You're watching Lessons in Leadership, exclusively on CBT News. Here now is Dave Anderson.
Let's talk about how to identify and overcome the fourth temptation of successful organizations. And we're going through our series of 6. If you missed the last 3, go back and catch up so you have the whole big picture. And let's just get right to it. The fourth temptation of successful organizations is that the leaders in those organizations stop developing others. You say, now wait a minute, why would that happen? Well, think about it. If you're really rolling, very often, sometimes we think it's because of us. As long as I'm here, things are going to be okay. We're hitting good numbers, so we're not training as often. We're not coaching as often. We're not really mentoring somebody. And we make it all about us sometimes. It's an ego thing. Nobody ever says it's all about me, but you don't have to say it out loud. You act it daily. We don't delegate because, my goodness, if I delegate and give somebody a chance to grow and improve their value to the organization, that might make me less valuable. We want to make every decision, solve every problem, have every idea. Because we're afraid if somebody else does it, it might slow our roll. So just bring it to me and let me decide. And pretty soon people are not learning how to take new responsibilities. They're not learning to think for themselves. And we become so dependent on us that we get overwhelmed personally. And the team stops growing. And eventually your organization isn't so successful anymore. And so I think this is an ego issue. I really do believe there's a couple of reasons, 2 key reasons. Leaders stop developing others. Number 1, their ego. The pride issues that I just mentioned. As long as I'm here, I'll make the decisions, I'll solve the problems, I'll have the ideas, I'll do the work. We're going to be fine. Number 2, they don't know how. They don't know how to coach. They don't know how to give feedback the right way. They don't know how to train. They don't know how to mentor. Now, those are skills you certainly can develop. So you can't use ignorance as an excuse. Right? If you know how to do it and you're not doing it, it's not ignorant, it's stupid. So you're going to have to deal with that. But we have to put things in perspective here. Your team and you, my team and me, let me just put it this way. I need the team more than they need me. And your team, you need your team more than your team needs you. I don't care if you own the place. Okay, you say, well, hold on a minute. No, let me give you an example. You take a day off and see what they produce when you're gone. Okay? Then you let all them take a day off and you see what you produce when they're gone. And you tell me who needs whom more. And so we've got to have that right perspective. It's not all about us. It was never about us. It'll never be about us. It's about the team. And you got to pour yourself into that team. You got to have the right mindset and the right skill set. I don't care how good you think you are not indispensable. Indispensability. People think if I leave, the place is going to fall apart. Well, go ahead and go. Let's give it a shot. I think you might be amazed at how well things continue. I heard a pastor say one time, he put this in wonderful perspective. He says, you're not indispensable. He said, the day's going to come when you die, and they're going to put you in a box and lower you in the ground and throw dirt on your face and go back to the church and eat fried chicken and potato salad and talk about who's playing in the ball game that weekend. Life goes on. So get over yourself, everyone else has. And that's a humbling but true statement that leaders need to understand. When you're rolling, and if you want to continue to roll, if you want to improve your production, you've got to continue to improve your capacity to produce. How do you do that? Through getting your people better. Getting people better, getting better people. And that's your job, that's your role. Have the right mindset, have the right skill set. If you've fallen back on this and you've stopped doing some of the training, coaching, holding people accountable, mentoring, the things that would help expand that capacity to produce, you better get back to it really quickly so you can write your course. And if you're rolling, you can keep rolling. If you stopped rolling, you can get that roll going again. Face it, fix it, acknowledge it, change it. Next time we'll talk about temptation number 5.
You can see the entire series of Dave Anderson's Lessons in Leadership right here at cbtnews.com. And be sure to check out Dave's book, Elevate Your Excellence, available on Amazon or at learntolead.com. Thanks for watching.